Hi yogis, welcome back. Today's practice is a 10-minute abs. These are my favorite go-to ab exercises. So same format that we've done in the past. So 45 seconds on, 15 seconds to transition and just recover. So we're gonna move through all my favorites. So hopefully you enjoy it. Today's practice, you will need 2 blocks, preferably if you have them. That's sort of the easiest go-to. Or anything that'll give you a little bit of height on either side, like so 2 sort of thick books to do as well. We're gonna do our reverse table swings, which we've done in the past before. So it's lifting up your seat. So it just gives you that space to come back by having something to place your hands on, okay? So you wanna go grab something that will work for that. But other than that, every other exercise that we do, we won't need any blocks or tools, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start lying on our backs and we're gonna do a little plow crunch. So coming onto our backs, I'm just gonna watch the clock here to start at an easy time for me to see 45 seconds. So we're gonna do plow, and plow is bringing those legs overhead to touch the floor if you can, or just somewhere over the head, and then back down straight out in front of you, okay? So when you're ready, we're gonna go ahead and get started with a plow crunch. So we've got 45 seconds on the clock. When you're ready, let's go. So legs come over the head and then they come back to hover over the floor, okay? If you need to rest them as you come back to hover over the floor, you can always rest them for a second and then bring them back up, okay? Not trying to hurt your neck here. So by bringing the feet over to touch the floor, is that too much for you? No problem. Just bring that seat off the floor as much as you can, okay? So here you're really getting the bonus of the plow crunch as well as bringing those legs back over to hover over the floor or to kiss the floor. The last 5 seconds here, trying to stay with me. You got this. Nice and fresh still, so try to finish this one. Last 2. Awesome. Nice job. Hug the knees in for a second, make a little recovery, whatever works for you, okay? Next one, we're gonna do bicycle, but instead of traditional bicycle, we're gonna do same knee and elbow. So we're staying on one side. It's a little trick that just incorporates the mind as well. So it looks like this. So same elbow to same knee, opposite leg extends, and then you're gonna switch, okay? And don't worry if you get a little flustered. It is a bit of a mind trick, so just stay with it. If you feel like you screwed up and you crossed, don't worry about it, just come back to it, okay? So when you're ready, we'll put 45 seconds on the clock. So we'll bend those knees and let them hover over the hips here, hands behind the head. And let's begin. Same elbow, same knee crunch, okay? And then the opposite leg extends. Nice job. So we're staying up as much as we can, trying to relax through the neck and the shoulders. I know it does bring a lot of tension into the neck, but just doing your best to stay with it as long as there's no pain. Certainly there's gonna be discomfort, but just trying to distinguish, if I could say that, between pain and discomfort, okay? So stay with the crunch, stay with the tension. We're almost there. We got the last 10 seconds here. You can do this. Even if you have to rest for a second, but then come back to it, okay? Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, hug those knees in for a second. Take that recovery. Definitely a burn there. Okay, so we're gonna grab those blocks or those books, whatever you have for our reverse table swings. So you're gonna wanna put those blocks or those books sort of right at the top of your thighs where it meets your hips, okay? The hands go on it, and I'll just show you what it looks like. So you come up into this reverse tabletop, and then you swing yourself back as far as you can. When you swing yourself back, that's when you're gonna get that engagement on the core, okay? So when you're ready, 45 seconds on the clock. Let's begin. So lifting up that seat, that reverse table, and then swing it back as far as you can, okay? And just go with your breath flow, with what feels right for you today. If it feels okay for the neck, you can always drop the neck back as you come into that reverse table. Add a nice little stretch for the front of the neck. That's your thyroid muscle that sits in there. You can give it a little stretch, a little stimulation. But if you're someone that struggles with any neck issues, just keep a neutral neck, okay? Awesome job. The last 15 seconds here. We got this. This is a full body, including the mind. Hard to think about anything else, but when is this gonna end? Last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2. Let's get one more in here, we can do it. Oh, and swing it back. Nice job, bring it down. So you can put those off to the side, we won't need those again, okay? So next up, we have up and down plank. So just coming on to, let's start up on our palms, okay? So we're gonna start up on our palms and then up and down plank. You come down to your elbows and then back up to the palms, okay? So when you're ready, we'll put 45 seconds on the clock and try to alternate. So here we go. Coming down onto those elbows and back up. This time I'm going to try to come down on the opposite elbow first, just so that I sort of balance out my body. Don't worry, you're going to have a tendency to favor one side than the other, and it's completely normal. Just when you notice that you sort of hit that same side a couple times, try to just change sides, which one you come down on first, and then which one you come back up, okay? Nice job. We're already 30 seconds in. We got 15 seconds to go. You got this. Again, this is full body, okay? So we're getting the most out of what we're doing today. Nice job. Last 5 seconds here. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. One more up. Oh, drop those knees. Good job. Shake out those arms. Awesome. We're going to come back down onto our backs here for the next one. We got eagle abs. So if you know eagle pose in yoga, it's crossing of the knees and the elbows. So I'm gonna cross that right knee over the left, and I'll take the right elbow under the left, okay? And cross them. And then I'm gonna bring my hands overhead to touch the floor, and my feet are on the floor to begin with. And then the crunch is bringing the elbow to the knees, head, shoulders off the mat, and then open back up, okay? So when you're ready, we'll put 45 seconds on the clock. Again, right knee crossed over the left, and then left elbow is on the inside, right elbow's on the outside, okay? Here we go, crunch it in, and then bring it back down. Trying to bring as much as you can off the mat, and then bring it back down, okay? Awesome. Again, I'm trying to stay with it. If you need a break, this one is pretty fiery. So if you need to take a moment, and then just come back to it, okay? We're already 30 seconds in here. The last 15 seconds on this side. We got this. Here we go. This is where it really counts, okay? When you really start to feel the crunch happening, that's when we're really getting the true benefit from it. Last 2, one more crunch, you got this, one more. Awesome, release, shake it out, do whatever movement you need to for our little transition to our other side, okay? So when you're ready, we're gonna cross that left knee over the right this time, and we'll do the left elbow on the outside, right elbow on the inside, okay? Again, to begin, we bring those hands overhead to kiss the floor over top of our head, and we got 45 seconds on the clock. When you're ready, we're gonna crunch it in. Here we go. Elbow to knee, open it back up. Awesome. Now, when we've already done one side of this move, it's going to be quite intense really quick. So just try to stay with it. utilize that breath as a power tool for you, okay? Think of your breath as any tool that you would use to fix something, and think about when you make that mind-breath connection as if you're using the power tool version of it, okay? So use that to your advantage. Here we go, last 10 seconds. We got this. Keep that nice crunch, nice forehead to the inner elbows as you come up. Let's get 2 more in here. 1 more, we got this, we got this. Oh yes, shake it out. Do whatever movement you need to recover from that one. That one is definitely a doozy, okay? And then our next one is a butterfly crunch. Sitting on our back, I'm just gonna scoot up to make some more room. It's gonna be a gentle butterfly shape with the legs, almost like more like a diamond to begin with, just so it gives you the space to do the crunch as you come up, okay? It's gonna look like this. The arms come overhead, and you're gonna come up and bring those hands over top of those feet in that butterfly position, and then slowly and controlled bring it back down, okay? So we got 45 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Crunching it up and just reaching as far forward as you can, and slowly and controlled as you come back down. Nice. If you can't come all the way up with that crunch with the floating arms, use your arms to help you come up, okay? You can use them on the floor. You can use them more as a little bit of momentum to come up. Just working your way as best as you can in this crunch, okay? Awesome. We got the last 10 seconds here. I can feel that right at the center line of my core. Let's get 2 more crunches in here, okay? 1, and we got 1 more to go. And 2, awesome job. All right, we're on the home stretch here, last 3. We're gonna incorporate a side plank crunch here, okay? So I'm gonna put my right forearm down on my mat. I'm gonna be in a stacked position with my feet, if you can see that. But you can also heel toe your feet for a slight gentler or more controlled or less wobbly option. Or you can bring that right knee down, okay? So 3 options, right knee down, heel toe, or stack. Then we're gonna just C-curve. I'm gonna bring that left hand to the sky, and then I'm gonna C-curve it underneath me as far as I can, and then bring it back to the sky, okay? So when you're ready, let's do 30 seconds on either side, and starting now. Awesome. Now, if you start with one leg position, and it seems like, let's say you're stacking the feet right now, and it seems too wobbly, heel toe it, okay? No problem. And if that still doesn't feel right, if it feels too much, then just bring that right knee down. Awesome. This is right into those obliques. Definitely feeling that. Last 5 seconds here. We got it. Awesome. Let's get 2 more in here. 1 more C-curve. Awesome. Release down. Woo-hoo. I felt that on that side. I think having that demo in the beginning is more like a minute. That's awesome. Okay, let's switch sides. So we're gonna bring that left forearm down. Again, the 3 options, right? You could be left knee down, you could be heel toe the feet, or you could be stocking the feet, okay? Right arm up to the sky, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's begin. So C-curve, that right hand underneath you, and just shoot it back as far as you can, and then open it nice and wide as you come up. Even opening up that armpit, that chest to the sky. Working with your balance here for sure. Again, so many full body ab moves today. That's a nice little bonus. It's like a full body quick 10-minute workout today. Awesome. Where are we at with our time? We got another 10 seconds here. We can do it. Oh, yes. Oh. Let's get 2 more C-curves in here, okay? Here's 2. 1 more to go. 1. Awesome, bring it down. All right, final move here. We're gonna lie on our tummies. We're gonna do flutter kicks with our legs and flutter arms. I don't know if you can see my whole self here, but I'll try. Okay, lying on our bellies, and it's just a flutter kick. I'm gonna do my best to keep my neck neutral so I don't bring any tension there. So I'm lifting everything I can off the mat and doing little flutters with my arms and my legs, okay? So 45 seconds, the last 45 seconds here. We got this, okay? Everything comes up and we're fluttering. Just nice little flutters. If you're someone that struggles with lower back and you need to either bring the legs down or the arms down, make the adjustment, okay? It doesn't have to be all 4 limbs. If 2 limbs work best for you, whether you struggle with shoulders or you struggle with lower back, okay? So either bring the arms down or bring the legs down and just make it your own. Awesome job. Alrighty, 30 seconds in here, last 15 seconds. Quick little flutters, controlled, with purpose, with intention. Awesome job. Ooh, last 5 seconds. Last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Ooh, bring that head back down. And then just come onto your elbows for a second. Just give that core, that belly a nice little stretch. Pressing those shoulders away from the ears, just elongating there through the upper back. Awesome job. Slowly bring yourself up. Ooh, find an easy sitting pose. If it serves you, you can bring your palms together and your hands at heart center. You could close the eyes for a moment and just notice the energy, the essence of who you are running through your physical body. Turn up the size of your mouth and just give yourself a really great thank you for taking the time out of your day and doing this to support your spirit. I hope that it nourished your mind, your body, and your spirit. Namaste.